Ultimately, we want to take the smart factory to the field. We want to put a tool in the hands of our customers that make their job quicker, safer and smarter. Atlas Copco is one of the older companies in Sweden. It's been around since 1873. We've been involved in a lot of different industries. I think what stands out for Atlas Copco in the drive and what's driving the company forward, it's very much an inspiring workplace. New ideas are always encouraged, and there's a lot of really skilled people to drive those ideas forward and to make them into proper products. What we see in the energy sector is that there's a big need for smarter tools for documentation. It's still very much manual with no traceability. So for us, we see a huge transformation potential. There's different requirements. There's huge focus on safety, rough environment, remote areas. It's quite different from a factory as such. Early on, we identified the need for a high-torque battery tool suitable for field use.
This project started about 2 years ago. Worked a lot with 3D prototyping in the beginning. This is the high-torque tool, but we need to design it as light as possible, to climb with the tool, to have it up in a wind turbine and still have the robust design. We have a casting that surrounding the whole tool. So we have a D-frame and that is casted in one piece. So it's quite a complex casting, but the outcome of it has been really, really good. The second trigger handle that is in the mass center of the tool.
It's a good way of holding the tool. So we try to put it underneath at the heavy part so you have a good support. Also, it's a good way for getting the hand out of the way from any dangerous areas. So it's a good feature to have for the operators, and it's also an ergonomic way of holding the tool. So an important thing for the SABH tool was to take this complex tool to advanced features and make it easy to use, so we could send it to a customer anywhere in the world and they could pick it up and they could configure it in minutes and learn and how to understand how it works. The challenge was to build a user interface in a way that the operator could easily use it and find the feature that he needs. To have intuitive menus, few button presses to get what's important, setting the torque. We put a lot of effort into that part of the system. It's good for the operators to have straight feedback while they're working. So we wanted to light up the area with the correct colors. If you have a not okay tightening, you will see that on the area you're working on. That's something we thought would be very good in this area, in this field, so you can focus on what you're doing until something happens. Making it easier for the operators to understand how it works in the field and what their needs are. It's a big step forward.
The TF factory has been here since 1975. With the R&D department close by, only 90 minutes away, we have a full control of the process, all the way from design to manufacturing to testing our tools. And we test all our tools. During the testing of the tools, we test all the function. Even though this is a high torque tool, we test it the same way with the same quality control as the other tools.
Any way we can develop solutions which will guide the operators into doing the right thing would make a big difference. We are developing new tools for operational sites. This is the first out of several, and we are extremely excited to see it in the hands of our customers and to truly bring the smart factory to the field.